Across the river in St. Paul, voters are also deciding who will lead the city. But as Connor White reports, that is not all that's on the ballot.
It's November and the sun is shining in St. Paul.
We've just been blessed with a beautiful day for voting.
Ramsey County election judge Suzanne Sheridan says there's steady traffic at polling sites throughout St. Paul this election day.
We have had a very good turnout so far.
Top of the list for voters, the race for mayor. Incumbent DFL Mayor Melvin Carter is fighting to hold on to his job. First elected in 2017, he's making the pitch that he's the best person to try to reverse an exodus from the city's downtown, pointing to other policy successes like a double-digit drop in violent crime. His strongest challenge comes from his former policy director, Minnesota State House Rep Kali Her. A refugee from Laos who has served in the state capitol since 2019, Her believes she can outperform her old boss as the mayor. Also in this race, scientist Yan Chen, engineer Adam Dullinger, and business owner Mike Hilborn. Voters coming to polling sites like this one here in St. Paul also have more to look at than just the mayor's race. There's two ballot measures as well this year. One that would change the city charter and another that would increase spending at St. Paul Public Schools.
I think school funding is really important. Both my parents were educators.
Christine Dubé is interested in a referendum that would raise the school district's operating levy to spend $1,073 per student. If it passes, the district has established a calculator to show residents how their taxes would go up. There's also a vote to allow St. Paul to join most other cities in being able to issue civil penalties to enforce city ordinances.
We have to make our voices heard.
Polling sites in St. Paul and indeed across Minnesota are open until 8 p.m. In St. Paul, Connor White, WCCO.
The balance of power in the Minnesota Senate is also up for grabs tonight. Two special elections will take place to replace GOP State Senator Bruce Anderson, who died this summer, and State Senator Nicole Mitchell, who resigned following a burglary conviction. We'll have live election coverage starting at 4:30 this afternoon, and keep an eye on CBS News Minnesota and WCCO.com. We have every race covered, and we'll start bringing you those results when the polls close and the ballots are counted.